Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Saturday Grub with us. I am Natasha,
And I'm Eddie.
and today we are going to be talking about
Pretty much aliens.
aliens. That is not an alien.
This is an alien. This
He's
is a Saiyan.
Oh,
He's a Saiyan warrior from
oops.
planet Vegeta. He was sent to Earth.
Yeah.
Well, he was sent with the purpose of, conquering Earth, but then he hit his head. And then
He hit his head and lost track.
Pretty much, yeah. He hit his head and then he became nice.
Oh well.
But yeah.
Okay, well that's what we're talking about, aliens, and today we're trying to keep it short and simple, and we're not actually having a meal today. We're just having some drinks from Starbucks. I got an iced chai with oat milk and the seasonal pumpkin cream cold foam.
And I got a frp. What? That's what it says right here. A frp. What? What?
Oh my god, our mic's on.
Yeah.
It made me cry.
What? Apparently I have a grande caramel crunch frappuccino.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
A grande caramel ribbon crunch?
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't say ribbon right here. I don't see the ribbon.
Oh my god.
Anyways, yeah, aliens. What's that mean? Aliens. Oh, you don't know about that. Okay. So let's see. The solar system is what? 280 something million. No. Yeah, or something like 280 something million kilometers, something like that. And then the galaxy is what? 83,000, I think.
You're nerding out. I have no idea. I don't
know. And then the universe is like 93 billion light years or something like that.
I'm not too sure about the statistics.
Oh, I don't know. I was into the whole, what's it called? Astronomy? Astronomy? Yeah. What? What did I say now?
Oh my god.
Okay. Anyways. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Do you believe in aliens?
What was it? Area 52?
One. Area 51? Where'd you get 52 from?
It was Area 51? Oh, I don't know. I don't know whether I want to believe in aliens or not. Cause I don't know. I have like this thing where I would only want to believe things if I've seen it or if I've experienced it firsthand. Yeah, I'm kind of lost with. Hold on, I'm kind of lost with this episode. Not too.
Your beliefs.
Huh?
Whatever you believe.
In aliens? I don't believe in it. I never think about aliens.
Well, now you know. Yes, whatever come to mind right now. Yes or no, or undecided.
I don't know. When I think about aliens, the first few things that come to my mind is a kid's story or a kid's movie. Like, I don't know. I kind of refuse to believe in aliens. I don't know. Maybe there are. Sorry. Did I hit it? Maybe there are research or instances or like things that have happened in the past that would prove the presence of an alien or like an alien visiting our land or whatever.
The government,
What?
they already like released UFO
They released UFO
sightings,
sightings.
like a video or something.
Are you talking about that Shane and Ryan video?
I'm not sure, but
Rem-
the government like legitimately,
Oh, really?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh well, I had no idea. I mean, I don't think I read too much about aliens, or I don't really pay attention to aliens as much. Like I said, for me, when I think about aliens, I just think about like kid stories or like movies. What about you? Like on the contrary, I think you do believe in aliens.
So, like I said, I'll turn down the mic so you can drink yours. So, like I said, what? Go ahead and drink your gur iced your what? Your gur iced chai tea lat lat whatever. Um, I the uni the the universe is 93 billion years light years wide or something like that, or or some no not old but like the how big the universe is. It's like 93 billion light years or something like that. I have no idea. I can't remember. Um, we can't be the only ones out there. You know what I mean? We probably haven't found them yet, but there there has to be someone out there besides us. And this wide,
I mean, we have astronauts.
there's no your mic.
Oh, is it okay if I talk?
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, we have astronauts going out to other planets.
Other planets. I want to know where these other astronauts has been. I've never heard of these other planet astronauts.
I'm just kidding.
Um, but we can't be the only ones out there. We can't be the only life form that that is roaming this vast universe. Um, there has been astronauts out there that have stated they've seen something out there. That they've like seen on a well, because UFOs means unidentifiable aircraft or something like that. UFO. UFO.
Unidentifiable flying objects?
There you go. That's the thing.
Is that even a thing?
Yes, that is actually I think it is.
Yeah.
So they've seen things out there, you know. Um, and I think our technology is not there yet. Either that, or maybe it could be that um those who have like advanced far enough to go out in outer spaces because they destroyed their own planet, like we're doing. So there's a theory out there. I don't know if you know this. Probably not. Well, there's a couple theories. Aliens that are like intelligent enough and have come as far as creating um space travel did it out of necessity because they destroyed their own planet. So you know how we're destroying our own planet, pollution and all that. So there's a theory that one day we're gonna be one of them if we get intelligent enough to space travel, which Elon Musk and all these people are doing already. Like Elon is actually trying to go to Mars and everything. Um, there's another theory that we are um, we're like I think it's germs or something like that. Like all right, so you know how in our things there we look and there's like molecules and stuff that looks kind of like galaxies and stuff and whatever. I think that's it. or something like that. I can't remember the theory, but it says that we're the
Were the tiny molecules?
we're in there that and we you know became life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of like mold. You know how mold just appears, whatever. We're pretty much that. We're like the bacteria or something. That's why we're like the only ones since it's like very tiny. Um, there's another theory. And this one I just kind of found interesting. Um, you know how people sometimes discover like unearth like future technology like from our time, but from back then. Like they do the carbon testing and like how the dirt or whatever they do, and it's like from way back, but it's more. It looks more like technology of today. I don't know if you ever know. Well, I guess there's a theory that Mars used to be our planet. That's why they found like traces of water, and we've destroyed Mars, and we came to Earth. What?
I don't know. When I hear these theories, like, I think it would be cool if there is a parallel universe. Well, even if there's not a parallel universe, like, it would be cool to know that there's life on other planets. But I don't know, it's just, for me, it's just so delusional and unbelievable. Like, I'm like, I can't believe that. That sounds super fake. Like, I don't know. I can't wrap my mind around it.
So you think in this like wide universe we're like the only ones?
Wait, what?
You think we're the only ones in like this the 93 billion light year or whatever big wide the universe is? You think we're the only ones?
I think so.
You think that we're the only like quote unquote special ones?
I mean, for me, or according to me, the life on Earth, I think, is the only life. Like, that's the only planet that has actual people living on it. Like, I can't. When I think about like other planets having people on them, or like having aliens or whatever they call it, maybe we're aliens to whoever's.
Well, yeah, of course, of course.
But I can't. I'm like, that sounds really fake. Like, I can't just up and be like, okay, yeah, I believe in aliens. Like, I'm pretty sure there's other living people around us. I mean, I know it would be cool, but I can't.
Mm. I mean, Goku's an alien.
Oh my god. Then again, animation made by humankind. All these theories are still theories. They haven't been proven, so.
What about the thing that the government let
The
out?
what?
The UFO sighting that the government let out.
Is that what it was? What if it was a hot air balloon?
They tried that already. Didn't work. Didn't stick.
I don't know. It's very hard for me to like be like, okay, yeah, that's what it is. Like, it was a UFO. It had aliens. There were sightings. Like, that's what it was. For me, it just sounds so unreal. Like, it just not. It just sounds like it's somebody tore it off of the page of a storybook, like a kid's book.
UFO is not like I guess like a quote like citizens like our like the citizens like civilian term is I think it was a government term.
The term UFO.
But back then it wasn't alien, so it was just anything unidentified.
That's cool.
That's where the UFO came, and then it started to like because it was unidentified, so people would call it UFO because it was an unidentified flying object, and then it just stuck with aliens.
I think my argument is there's been life on Earth for like billions of years, but there's no proof of alien sightings. So
There's another theory. We're in the 1800s.
We're the 1800s.
So you know
Who
how?
comes up with these
Hold on,
theories?
hold on. So you know how now, like you can't really prove the like the medieval.
Medieval times.
Yeah, you know. So there's a theory that um we're in reality we're in the 1800s because someone maybe someone made up that time period and fast forward us to the time we are now because you can't prove the the
That those times have been lived in.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, you can't prove it because there's obviously nobody alive from that time period, unless they're like reserved in some kind of liquid. And
I don't think that will. I don't think anybody has. Well, I guess they say Walt Disney is.
Walt Disney.
Hmm.
Oh wow.
You haven't heard that theory?
Mm-mm. See, but then again, all these they're just theories. They're
So
nothing
there's
but
a.
theories.
Oh yeah. So all right. Let me tell you the Disney one, since you were kind of intrigued by it. So they said that the statue and and the park
Hmm.
is actually him. Like
No
that's how
way.
they cryogenically or whatever technology or whatever,
What?
and he wanted it to be out in public. And whenever um this just turned to a theory
I know this
episode.
is that's all it is, like theories and conspiracies.
But yeah, there apparently he was um, put into that, and whenever the technology or whatever, or whenever, or maybe the technology's already made, and he's like, whenever at this this year or whatever, this stage in age, like take thaw me out or something like that. There's a theory. You should look it up. The Disney one is actually kind of interesting for you
I
since
would
you
look
like
it up,
Disney.
but I mean, I don't know. These are all theories. Going back to aliens, I mean, do you like do you believe that there are aliens right there?
Yeah, I believe in aliens. Like I said, it's the universe is
And
93 billion light years. Like we can't be the only ones.
what is it that's backing up your belief in aliens? Is it just the theories?
There's been so many sightings of aliens, so many reports, not only by civilians, you know, but by government officials and all that. Like by people like that aren't supposed to believe in that stuff. Like they've been like credible sources. You know what I mean? Because the government has like technology to look at that, and there's a lot of theories that the government has actually covered up a lot of the alien encounters on Earth. So having someone from the government be like, yeah,
That doesn't sound very convincing, but it's interesting how you're so convinced that there are aliens out there. What is one other thing that makes you be like, okay, yeah, I know there are aliens out there?
like I said, there we can't be the only life form out there.
Is that your reasoning? Like, you just feel like there's more existence outside of Earth?
Either that or we're the first ones. We're the first ever living planet to be out here. Excuse me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we are the first, and I maybe because the Earth is fairly young
Yeah.
compared to like the universe.
Yeah.
The Earth is young, like young.
So you have like two arguments where you're like, okay, it's either we're one of the oldest ones or one of the first ones.
Probably if probably not the oldest one. If there's more out there, like I
Yeah.
said, they might be aliens out there in space because they destroyed their own planet.
Yeah.
Now they're looking for refuge in other planets, and maybe some of them have. Maybe some came here. Cause you don't know what aliens look like. We have theories,
Yeah.
and a lot of people just make them as humanoids, but they can look like dogs. They can look like birds. Um, I don't know, chimpanzees.
That's true.
The
I
fly
mean,
flying around here.
that's funny. I mean, I was just gonna say that too. That you never know. What if there is an alien that we've seen, we just don't know what an alien looks like, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, they just came from outer space, they landed in a safe spot, and then now they're just living the Earth life.
Yeah. Maybe a new. Whenever we find like new species,
Yeah,
it might be aliens. You never know.
that's like those creatures from The Quiet Place.
Well, they saw those coming
Mm.
from Earth. I mean, from space, from the sky.
Okay. Let me ask you this. So, since you are more inclined towards us on the Earth being the starters of like a universe, do you think going forward or like centuries from now, um, like just your own idea, like is it? Do you think people from Earth are gonna end up living on other planets?
Elon Musk is already trying to do that.
I mean, yeah, but he's. I mean, yeah,
I
but.
mean, imagine someone from today is doing that
Oh,
with it. What?
so you were saying Elon Musk?
So Elon Musk is already trying to get to Mars. So can you imagine someone from the future, better technology?
That is true. I mean, he is the creator of Tesla.
Yeah, and he, like I said, he's trying to go to Mars already. That's one of his projects. And it's from technology of today.
Yeah.
Not that far back, we we weren't even on the moon.
Yeah.
Now it's old news. So can you imagine maybe 100 years, couple 100 years later, we're
Yeah.
gonna be probably exploring different planets,
Not just Mars, like expanding the
expanding. Yeah, I mean, if we can create an atmosphere and livable,
surrounding.
surrounding, and oxygen, water, and all that, anything that we need to survive,
Yeah.
we can live in that planet. We can't, like, if we try to go to Jupiter, probably not, because I think it hails fireball or some. I can't remember what planet is like always raining fire or something.
Raining fire?
Hmm.
Oh, wow.
Like the atmosphere there, and then one is like I can't remember. I think it was Venus. One
Yeah.
is like half ice and half fire.
Yeah.
And then I think Mercury is just fire. It's just screaming, going around because it's the closest one to the sun.
That's cool. I mean, I don't know. I can't really. Maybe you are right. If we are like one of the beginners going forward, we would not be alive to see that day, but
Oh no, yeah,
centuries from now, probably.
yeah, maybe like billions years later,
Yeah.
there'll be other creatures. If we're the first ones
Yeah.
to be alive, like the first aliens.
Yeah. I mean, it's just gonna be like Sandy in Bikini Bottom, making her own safe space. Sorry about that. And just living in her little area. As long as I guess the Earth people can make it a safe space for them, they would be able to live there and they'd just be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was that one movie with oh my god. Was it with Mark Wahlberg? No. Was it
Which one? What's it about?
where the guy is he gets stuck on Mars, I think. And then he grows his own vegetables and he uses his own manure, like his body waste.
Oh, I don't know. I've never seen that.
Oh, I mean, he gets back to Earth like years later because they're able to get back in connection, and then they bring him back. But let me look it up. I mean,
Well, you do that. Let's take a quick break. I'm gonna get another snack.
oh, it was Matt Damon. Just kidding. The Martian. Have you watched it? Oh. Do you want to go ahead? Okay. Well, the movie that I was talking about, it's called The Martian. It's actually not with either one of them. It's with Matt Damon, and it's I guess when it says when astronauts blast off from planet Mars, they leave him behind, and then after they leave Mars, they come back to Earth. But he's after they leave him in Mars, they think that he's dead, but he's actually in Mars making a living for himself. Or not like going out and earning money because there's nothing you can do. But he's on his little spaceship or whatever it was that he starts. So I guess whenever they're sent out with like little food supplies or like ways that they can grow their own food, and sorry, grow their own food. But yeah, that's what he does. He ends up planting potatoes, and then he uses his own body waste. What? His body waste to his body waste is used as manure to grow the potatoes. So he basically eats it and then takes it out again and then just like recycles it. And years later, I guess they discover him or they get back in connection and then they find out that he's actually alive and he's been living there and he's been doing good. So then they call him back to Earth. But yeah, I've been looking at. I don't know why I am looking at the light instead of looking at the camera and talking.
Oh, yeah, the camera's over there.
I know. I've been looking at the freaking light.
Your eyes are gonna be white every time you look anywhere.
Oh my god.
I'm looking over here, there's darkness over here, so I'm not staring at light or try to stare right at the camera.
Yeah. Okay, anyway.
I believe Goku's out there somewhere.
You actually believe there's
No.
a being?
No.
I was gonna say, boy, you delusional.
But there could be humanoid aliens one day.
One day.
Maybe like KSI. He wants to know if you can get jiggy with a alien. So maybe he'll be the first one.
I swear, it's always those people with like a lot of money that they think they can just waste on dumb stuff like this. Like, no, dude. Like,
How
no.
will he be wasting money?
What is he trying to do? He's trying to find out if he can jiggy with an alien.
Yeah.
How is that any good?
How's that wasting money?
How's that good use of money?
Who said he's going to use money?
How is he gonna find that out? Like, that research is gonna cost him billions.
No, it won't. You're like, hey, alien, you want to get down?
Oh my god, dude.
The alien be like,
Why do men think like that? You have to cut that part off.
why?
What was that? This whole podcast is a joke. Today's episode is a freaking joke. Oh my god, you
I
have
don't say that about your ideas.
No, I mean, it's just the way we're talking about it. Like, it started off with me being a dumb bug. Oh, man.
Almost done, don't worry.
How long are we gonna go?
Just a little bit more.
Okay. But, I mean, going back to the whole alien thing, I think everything about it is just so theoretical, you know? Like, there's no facts and data.
I'm playing. I love you.
What are you? We're just wasting time here. Like, we're literally wasting time. You need to talk.
We are.
Okay.
You were talking. Go ahead.
And then you were like, theoretical. This is not ASMR.
I said you're theoretical.
Your face is theoretical.
Okay.
I'm actually not. I am not theoretical. Theoretical. Huh? Bruh. You didn't just do it. Tell me, why would you do that?
Okay. Let's go. I'm gonna keep that in.
No.
Hurry up. Come on.
What?
Let's go.
Well, like I was saying before you cut me off, I was just saying that all of this aliens do not make that face, yo.
Go ahead.
All of this is just based on like plain theories. Like, where's the evidence? And you being a science student, shouldn't you?
Everything in science is with a theory.
But it is proven with evidence.
We haven't proven it yet. Oh,
We haven't proven it.
Don't make fun of me. The government put out evidence.
Like what?
They have a video.
A UFO sighting?
Yes.
It looks like a hot air balloon.
You look like a hot air balloon.
We need to cut this off, man.
No. Stop saying that. You know that's a lot more work for me.
That's how I know you're gonna cut it off.
No, I'm not going to cut it off.
Well, then talk about
I
stuff.
am, but you keep
Don't. Why are you making jokes about me?
because you keep on making fun of me.
What did I say?
Okay, yes,
You, yeah. Don't tell me, yeah.
I'm gonna keep everything in much.
Okay, keep it.
All right,
Good.
all right.
Do what you gotta do.
Well, like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, government has released evidence. It's still a working process. Everything takes time to prove. Aliens just take a little longer because it's not like we can control when they come and when they go or when they want to be seen. You know, it's I guess it's like I don't know. No, it's like animals. A lot of animals don't want to be seen, and at one point, uh, where were the manatees
The
were
what?
manatees,
The manatees?
the things in the water.
Yeah.
They were called mermaids, and then that theory was proven wrong because they did research and they found out they're not women with clamshells on their boobies. They're animals. They were just horny sailors. And that's what we can do with aliens.
You just gotta wait it out.
We just gotta wait it out. And maybe in our time, we won't know if they're true or not, or how they look like or anything. Maybe Kayla will be the one seeing aliens. Or if Kayla has kids, or her kids have kids.
When Kayla has kids. Can you imagine, like, centuries from now?
What's the difference between what I said and you said?
You said if.
Well, yeah, I don't know if Kayla wants kids. Anyways, centuries from now.
They turn back and they're like, oh, this is what aliens look like. And there's, like, pictures of us human beings.
Maybe.
Do you think, like, is there a part of you that thinks that centuries from now, our physical appearance would, like, developmentally change?
I don't know what you said, but yeah.
Developmentally?
Yeah, it's evolution, pretty much.
Yeah, I'm trying to say, like, do you think it would evolve into something that looks more animal-like? Or, like, not animal-like,
Well,
but
because we
more...
used to look more animal-like.
I
pretty
know.
much.
I'm saying, like, do you think it would look more alienated? I can't explain it, but...
Probably to us, yeah. But to them, they used to look like people. Because everybody... So, what was that bird? I forgot. There's a bird that started off as one thing and branched out, and now there's so many different kinds of its like it's the same bird basically, but evolution spread them out. So there's the same bird but with a small beak. There's the same bird with a thicker beak. The same bird with a longer beak. So on and so on. And there was even a bird that came back. So it went extinct and it evolved. Like there were still other birds in its branch that evolved back into that bird. So we can always evolve into something else.
Yeah.
There was actually something this was back whenever I used to watch about like a lot of conspiracy things and like a bunch of alien things. There was an I guess interview or something with quote unquote alien, but was human from the future that the government caught, and it kept saying, I'm not a quote unquote alien. I am human. I'm just more advanced and more in the future than you." Pretty sure it was, but
all of this stuff is so weird.
but it, you know, the point is we can evolve into something else.
Yeah.
Like maybe we will be the ones looking like the alien depictions, big heads, white eyes.
Yeah.
You know, cause like you see how some animals develop the the side eyes, the not the predators, the other ones, the prey
The price.
are always like their eyes are on the side, and
Yeah.
predators always have in the front.
Yeah.
They evolved that way because of the way they are.
Because one is trying to hunt and the other one's trying to look out
Yeah.
for themselves.
So one of them is focused on their prey.
Yeah.
The other one has to be on the side to look around, and then us, we. So you know how the Darwinism theory, whatever, the evolution theory.
Yeah. Darwin.
Yeah. So we were pretty much like apes, kind of,
So it's.
and we basically lost our fur or whatever, our hair, because we evolved wearing clothes, and then we were more like hunched like apes, like you know how like gorillas and stuff can still stand up on both legs but still walk on four.
Yeah.
So we were pretty much like that according to that theory,
Yeah.
but we evolved to stand up straight because that's how our evolution came to be. We didn't need that position anymore
Yeah.
and stuff. There's people that are born with like tails, and I think we're born with tails when we're babies, but like they disappear as we're being born or something like that. At one point we're only buttholes when we're born. We're did you know that? I found that interesting. I'm going to go a little off track,
You're going
but
way off track.
but when we're in our mother's stomach, at one point we're nothing but because the mics were on and I could say love.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's funny.
That's interesting.
Yeah, look it up. That's funny.
But yeah, I guess that does answer my question. I mean, I was just. Do you think like going forward we would evolve into something that looks more? I don't know what an alien like would be, but nothing more of a human kind or
Yeah, I
like
mean,
human features, physical
can-
features.
we could probably. I think back then, I think it was that we used to be bigger when we were born.
Yeah.
Um, cause you know how animals are born and then they can walk pretty much the same day as they're born, cause they have predators around them and stuff. Um, and then like predators don't really do that. They're like, like little puppies.
Yeah.
They're kind of like babies, useless. Um, I'm playing. Useless in the sense they can't do anything. Um, but I think I forgot where because there was like a scientific, not like a theory one. There's like a scientific thing I was watching back then. We evolved to become smaller because of the women's, who has wouldn't and less painful and stuff. And since we don't have predators anymore, we're not out there, being like, oh, hopefully this wolf or whatever doesn't come and eat me while I'm giving birth. You know what I mean? Or and the babies aren't like, oh, I hope they don't eat me as I'm being born. So we evolved to be smaller and take more time to
Develop.
develop. Because we have our parents to take care of us. Well, some of us do. Um,
You're dumb, dude.
so we evolved to to
Be more babied.
yeah, pretty much. We're born earlier, so we can be out of the mother's stomach and everything.
And the growth is pretty much done outside of the womb in comparison to how it was done more while the mom was still carrying the child back in the day.
Yeah, pretty much. So the thing was we were being born more like Kayla was right now, more developed,
Bigger and
bigger and
physically stronger.
yeah, and then we developed our children into being useless in the sense they can't take care of themselves. So at one point, you and I were completely useless
Yeah.
in the wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is crazy. We went very off topic.
Well, I mean, still, I guess. I mean, we could evolve into the first aliens. We can possibly be the first aliens out there.
Yeah.
Or we could be the maybe the only remaining ones.
Yeah.
We're the last ones.
Yeah.
The universe is like, oh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you soon. Or maybe we're in the middle. Some are still being developed, and others have already destroyed themselves, and we're just here. Well, you can pretty much look it up. We're destroying ourselves. We're destroying this planet. Eventually, we probably will have to be like, hey, Elon Musk, what's up, buddy? And borrow your spaceship. Let's go to Mars. Give me a ride.
You know, I can't imagine any other creature or like organism be more developed than us, because we're like, how much more are you gonna develop? But you never know. Like, we're physically, I think we're physically so developed that we can adapt to any given circumstance or like any given environment.
Hmm.
But when I think of like, if like we're saying, if for instance we are the beginners, then going forward, how much more development is there going to be? You know, like there's going to be so many changes, and then it just keeps getting better. But
Well, back then, before like technology, like any little technological advancement, like I'm talking about like no like this kind of technology before that, like electricity and stuff.
yeah,
I'm pretty sure people were like, oh, we're the pinnacle of our development as humans.
yeah,
We can always advance. We can always go forward in our smartness or whatever
like
that's called.
there's always room for improvement.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
back then, it was impossible. There was 100% no way we
Yeah.
can get to the moon. There was absolutely no way.
Speaking of that, did you know that the first person on the moon was not actually a human? It was his dog.
That was the chimpanzee.
No, it was the
I
person.
know there was a dog. I just didn't know he made it to the moon.
The astronaut was Neil Armstrong, but he took his dog with him, and the first foreign species, or like the first being on the moon, was his dog. But I thought that was really interesting.
How they sent a chimp before they sent a human?
What? I don't know that. What if that chimp's name was Neil Armstrong? Yeah.
I don't remember. I just remember there was a chimp in a spacesuit, and because they didn't want to put a person in there, so they were like, "What's the best next thing? Oh, look, a chimp."
One more theory question. I mean, I've heard people like just saying, "What if?" Like these are all what ifs. Do you think there is an entire universe that pretty much mirrors our living?
As a parallel?
Yeah, like a parallel universe.
Like the multiverse and stuff?
Like there's another Earth, there's another you on another Earth. Do you believe in that? Or
Yeah,
what are your thoughts on that?
What was his name? Stephen Hawking? No.
What?
Stephen Hawking?
Stephen Hawking?
The one in the wheelchair? And that had to talk with the computer? Was that him?
I think.
Search him up for me, please. I don't want to
give him wrong information.
Oh, no, I just don't want to mess up his name.
Stephen Hawking, this guy? Oh, yeah.
Oh,
he was the English theoretical physicist,
yeah,
Stephen Hawking.
Him.
Yeah. What about him?
He was smart. He believed in it, so I believe in it. I used to listen to a lot of his stuff back then whenever I wanted to be smart. Now not so much. Well, because I don't want to be smart no more. It's too much hard work.
So you do believe in a parallel universe?
Yeah, of course.
You think there is another you out there?
So So there's a universe where I did that, which is this one right now. There's a universe where I didn't do that. There's a universe where you didn't do that. There's a universe where you didn't do that.
Well,
So
I did it now.
So every decision pretty much branches out.
Oh my god, there he goes nerding out again, guys.
So there's a universe where you didn't say that.
But okay, let's cut it short. You do believe in it.
Yeah, so I believe that because it's like, what's it called? Schumacher's cat? Schumer's cat?
Schumer's cat?
Whatever. The cat where it's both dead and alive.
Schumer's cat?
Shimmer me timbers. But that's pretty much what a parallel universe is, right? Like
Schumer's cat?
you know what that is, right?
No, it just brings up Amy Schumer.
Oh, not her. Who cares about that?
Schrodinger's.
Yeah, something like that. So they put a cat in a box and it's both dead and alive.
So it says that was actually not a real experiment, therefore did not scientifically prove anything.
Whatever. But the thing is, it was both dead and alive. You know, that's the thing. That was the thing. So in one universe,
I think you have it. It says, well, let me.
What?
That's what it's. If you put a cat and you put something that could kill it.
That you could kill the cat.
I think you're explaining it.
In a box. Yeah, I was pretty much explaining it.
Explaining it wrong.
Whatever. Still explaining it.
But the wrong thing, bro.
Whatever. So, anyways, there's the cat could either be alive or it could be dead. In one universe, it could be it's alive, and then in one universe it could be dead. And you don't know which universe you're in until you open that box. And if you get the dead cat, the other universe has the live cat. And vice versa. She's not in there.
Oh no.
She's probably one home.
Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, I feel like we came to a stopping point into this.
Yeah, because I think there's a lot of theories out there.
This is more my episode than yours.
You totally nerded out, which good for you. I mean, you know a lot of random facts, so I think that really came in handy. And for me, I'm like, I don't really believe in aliens, so I don't have much to say. Can't have an opinion about something I don't really believe in. But I mean, to each their own. Fair enough to what you expect. I mean, to what you believe. That was interesting. I mean, I think all the facts that you kind of spit out was very interesting.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll cut it here. Thank you for joining us for another Saturday Grub, and we'll see y'all next time.